All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and great millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. All right, to you I say Shalom. It's your brother Parathon with a quick lesson. I just got off the plantation. Just thinking about how, man, we really just got to keep it plain, when it come to waking up and just doing your due diligence every day. You wake up, you pray, you reflect on with your day, keep yesterday behind you, reflect on what you got to do today, start with something spiritual, whether you reading, throw a lesson up, or you just out in the grass, just watching the sun come up, just reflecting. We will always start off spiritual, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because you get more of into a routine, Send my prayers up before I clock in. I'm up for the sun, so just getting on the bypass, nobody on the road. It puts you in a mindset, everything you didn't do, all the little shit that you've been putting off. We got to keep it plain. You don't want to be too over righteous or too overzealous. Let me just grab that real quick. I think what is it? Righteous over much. It's Ecclesiastes and 15. Point in 16, it says, "All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness." And damn, if you right over, next chapter over, the 11th verse, goes into how judgment isn't executed speedily, and how their heart, is basically is. It's 11, verse 11. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, it says, because judgment, Salakia, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. Right? So, man, if you out here just doing you and you not being held accountable or judged right away, it's going to be fully set in your mind to keep doing it, to keep reaping what you're sowing, not counting the cost or thinking about, the end game. But the point in 16 and 17, be not righteous over much, neither take thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? It says, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why should thou die before thy time? Right? It is good that thou shouldst take hold of this, yea, also from this withdraw not thine hand. For he that feareth Yahweh shall come forth of them all. Let me get that in the NLT. This is Ecclesiastes. Come on, man. Why we doing that shit? Ecclesiastes 7 and 16, it says, and 15, it says, I have seen everything in this meaningless life, including the death of good young people and the long life of wicked people. It says, so do not be too good or too wise. Why destroy yourself? Or on the other hand, don't be too wicked either. Don't be a fool. Why die before your time? Right? It says, pay attention to these instructions, for anyone who fears Yahweh will avoid both extremes. Right? Both are extremes. It's a balance. Don't be over righteous. Don't be over wicked. It's a balance. You can't have one without the other. And ain't nobody out here just good, waking up just just being good or doing good deeds all day, in a good mood all day. Ain't nobody good but the elect. And they don't even know who they are. We don't, Lord willing, we be those men and endure. But even the elect are moving with a mindset like, shit, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Because that's just a humble that's just the humble, the humble character, the humble boldness that we are, how we carry ourselves, man. You know what I mean? So we gotta keep it plain. Keep it simple, stupid. Ain't that what the elders say? You know? I think I'm gonna name the lesson. Keep it plain. Let's go to Genesis. Genesis 25 and 27. Hit this in the KJV. It's Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Right? So Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And we know that Esau's blessing is this, Esau's blessing was the sword. Right? You jump over 2 verses and down to verse 40, Genesis 27:40, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right? So from this is where the perpetual hatred starts. Jacob, our forefather, supplanted Esau twice. First for the birthright, and the second for the blessing. Jacob the supplanter, which was already set up. One who supplants. This Jacob's name. Just curious. I know I looked this up a while ago. Let me just see what. It's Yaquab, right? Hold up, that's not it. We know that in the Hebrew it's Yaquab, but heel holder, supplanter, Khan, because it's the name prediction. Omen, when he was born, he held the heel to Esau, and as they grew, he supplanted him for his blessing, right? And for the covenant, not the covenant, Salakia, for the blessing and the birthright. Yeah, so heel catcher or supplanter. That's pretty straightforward. And I want to go into the word plain, which will explain a lot. It explains the characters of our forefathers. This is hit this word plain. Now it's perfect, complete. One who lacks nothing in physical strength. Right? That's Jake, obviously. All we need to do, our genetic makeup is far more superior than any other race, any other nation. And simply just fasting and eating, putting the right nutrients in your body, man. Right? Beauty. We are the most comely people on the planet, being the Lord's favorite and chosen line. Sound, wholesome. We have that spirit, man. We're genuine. Love, we show love, right? An ordinary, quiet sort of person, complete, morally innocent, having integrity. One who was morally and ethically pure. Well, that's how the Lord created us, by default, right? Because, what is that? Romans 9 and 11? Come on. Romans 9 and 8, that is, they which are the children of the flesh. And I'm jumping right to the point. Verse 7, neither, it's a cut. Verse 7, bloodline shit, right? It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham, they are all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. In Isaac, right? Because Isaac had Jacob and Esau, but Jacob was the chosen from Isaac's line, right? It says, that is, they which are children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of promise, At this time I will come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, the point for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So it's not of our works. It's not of how we think or what we do. It's not of our works. This is the according to the elect, the election, according to the Lord's will, right? Yahweh chose the link, the elect from the beginning, man. Right? You can jump over here. Romans 8. What is that? Romans 8 and 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who may have subjected the same in hope. So, hey, the Lord puts that righteous and wicked spirit on us before we're even born, man. Right? Before the belly I knew thee. Right? So, I mean, this is, find out which side you on and you embrace that shit, whether it's righteous or wicked, because you doing the Lord's will. You just wanna be on the righteous side, though. You wanna be of that number, right? That's where we wanna be. So let's go back to this. That was the definition for plain. That was pretty much to the point. Here's the Google definition: simple, ordinary. It was ones that stuck out, right? Modest, okay. Austere, Spartan. Come on, man. Right? Yahweh was an austere man, having an extremely plain and simple style or appearance. The Lord is, hey, come on, man. Restrained. Right? We are worms. Right? We're sent as sheep among wolves, wise as serpents, harmless as doves. So we are restrained because vengeance is the Lord's. We can't take out our own. We can't go out here and get our own vengeance. Right? All right. Of a person, straightforward. Yup. Unpretentious. Simple. Unassuming, ingenuous, innocent, and unsuspecting. Yeah, Jake is unpredictable. All right, that's it. That's pretty much the point. We wanna keep it plain, man. I got two more to grab. Let me get this. Let me get Job 1. And there was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Yahweh and his show of evil. Right? That word perfect is the same definition for the word plain. One, you know what I mean? Literally. So plain goes into perfect. Right? The Hebrew word for plain goes into perfect. The Hebrew word for perfect goes into complete. Or goes into plain. They're interchangeable. Morally and ethically pure. That's if the Lord gave Psalms 147, 19 and 20. He gave us the law. The law gave us, it governed us. It governs our character and everything, and how we go about life. Right? The law is what made us morally and ethically pure. That's all we had before. The Lord gave us the law to begin with. We're just learning evil. We're on the other side of the spectrum to become the gods that we were intended to be. Lord willing, we endure. All right. Undefiled, upright, in the Strongs. That's pretty much the point, man. Right? Genesis 6 goes into how, Moses had characteristics. One of our forefathers, Moses, he describes him as just. And that word just, it's not the same, but the qualities are different or familiar, I believe. Just lawful righteousness, and conduct and character, and one's cause as justified and vindicated by Yahweh, right, correct, lawful. All right. These are characteristics of men of the Lord. You just got to keep it plain, man. Let me end off with this Psalms. That word plain again. Psalms 37:37. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Right? Yeah, same definition. We'll just say NLT. It says, look at those who are honest and good. That's Jake, the plain man. Jacob. For a wonderful future awaits those who love peace. Awaits those who love, all right, who's the Prince of Peace? Yahweh Shai. Awaits those who love the Lord, man. Right? Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the whole